Oh, we're live. I went live. Hey guys, we're live. So that's pretty cool.
Hey guys.
Hey, I'm fixing a shot here so you can see us. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
And you know what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to call Tracy Hermans.
Tracy Hermans?
Tracy Hermans.
She related to Pee Wee Hermans?
It is not. Hello?
That'd be pretty sweet.
Come on.
Boop, boop. Oh man.
What just happened?
No, I'm not in the shot.
Yeah, but that's okay.
You think you're funny.
You mother bitch.
Oh, that's much better.
Okay, well.
Now I'm in the shot, guys. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Back of my head looks good.
Back of your head looks
You know what? The back of your head looks sexy.
You can look out here.
What just happened? What is that? Is it?
That's the live feed.
That's the live feed right now.
You have a live feed?
No, that's on Tall. That's on the Tall Tips.
Facebook.
We're live on the Tall Tips page right now.
Yeah, so I just pulled that up.
Yeah, isn't that great?
No.
Yeah, that's us.
This looks fucking dope.
Doesn't it look dope? Yeah. And I'm not facing that because I want to talk to you.
And I'm gonna have my hat cocked to the side so I can actually have it on because my hair looks like shit.
Word.
So,
we just need to hit record whenever
ready?
we're ready to go, and you'll have your music, and then you just cue us when the music comes down.
and you're gonna intro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready? All right, welcome. Episode number 1. This is the inaugural thing. This is called Tall Tips from Short Guys. I'm Sean Scott. That is Christopher Prado.
Hello. How are you folks?
That's Pearson Sturdivant. You can probably see the back of his head right now on our Facebook feed.
Oh.
Ding!
Sorry, I gotta turn this
Oh,
off.
the cardinal rule of
How
these things is to
unprofessional.
not turn your stuff. You are a professional. Turn your phone off.
Oops.
Oops. Anyways, this is the first time for us, and we're going to give you a little bit of background. We just want to thank you so much for joining us right now on the live Facebook feed. If you have questions, our producer, Pasty P, will be able to read to us some of your questions, and we can answer those as we go along. But let me just give you a little bit of background as to how this whole thing started. If you follow Christopher Pronum on his Facebook page, we did a little live thing before this. So if you did, thank you for watching that.
Yeah, thank you guys. Really appreciate that.
But, as the saying is, the title of the show is Tall Tips from Short Guys. I am 5'4" in direct sunlight.
I am 5'6", with a better shadow.
With a better shadow. His name is Leon.
His name is Leon.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, we all have our things that we go through, and we've been fortunate enough to come out on top of these things. So really, our goal is to pass along some of the tips, some advice that we have in several different things in life that we have done, and pass that along to the good people, and really try, on a daily basis, really try and enlighten, enrich people's lives, and try and get people just one step ahead of where they want to be.
Yeah, we have a lot of really kind of insightful things to say, and everybody does, but the kind of perspective we're trying to take is that we might be height challenged.
Ha!
We might,
There's no
but
fight. We are.
we are. But the thing is that we have a lot of great experiences in life.
Yeah.
That most people don't have a clue what we go through as short men, really.
Yeah.
But as people, as an individual, as an individual person, everybody goes through these things, but we take it from a perspective of being, high challenged.
Right.
Okay.
So I'll give you a little background of me, and then Christopher will get your background. Myself, I'm a single father of 2 boys, 9th grade and 7th grade, which is a new experience for me. Having a high schooler is kind of freaking me out. But we'll kind of go through a lot of parenting tips that we can kind of help you out with. And I don't want to say recently, but I've been single for a little over a year now, and going through life as after being married for 15 years.
And I'm sorry, Sean, but I don't know children. Like, I don't have kids. So I'm going to take you guys through the perspective of dating single moms, because I've got the experience.
Yeah, and tips on dating single moms. I mean, but there's a lot to be said on that because you have to put certain things first and certain things second, and you're obviously never going to be number one,
No,
you know,
never.
in their life, and with good reason. You know, I can only give examples of that too, and you can give from a different perspective, which is nice.
Yeah.
But in terms of why are we qualified to be speakers on this topic and speakers in general, really, when you think about it? I have a broadcast background, straight out of college from the University of Arizona. I was a journalism major, and I got right into radio. I was very fortunate to start in local radio here in Tucson at Mix FM and The Point. I started my on-air career there. I moved over to the harder side of things at KFMA, which is when I
Yes.
first met you, was that I was working at KFMA. And I was DJing in another place. We'll get into that maybe another time. So I've been broadcasting on and off for a long time. I helped start a local sports podcast here, which is where I met Pasty P.
Who's the bomb?
Yeah.
Pearson.
So
Really, man.
So that's sort of my background, and then what I can tell you is that a lot of things, a lot of these motivational speakers, and you can attest to this, a lot of these motivational speakers, i.e. Tony Robbins, let's just go ahead and give old
Yeah.
Banana Hands a shout out
Right.
He's like 9'4". That guy hasn't had any type of struggle
No.
with height or with the issues that go along with being looked down on in a literal and figurative
Right.
sense.
No, right.
So we can share very unique experiences of being treated in a fashion that's not so
Welcoming.
welcoming,
Yeah.
and I mean in some cases downright demeaning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which gives us a very unique perspective on how to be treated, how to treat other people.
And I think that's the important thing is that we've learned over time, like, I know how not to treat people because I know how I don't like to be treated.
Right.
I don't like to be, overlooked, like literally overlooked.
Yeah.
But, it happens. People, there are some sometimes ignorant, sometimes diabolically ignorant. It's like negligent.
Spirited.
Yeah, but those things kind of happen. That's life as it is. But anyways, I'll let you finish telling people about yourself because
Yeah.
honestly, folks, like when Sean came to me about this, I could think of nobody better to do this with. And I haven't done radio in a long time, but I couldn't think of anybody better to do this with other than Sean Scott. So take it away.
I appreciate that, man. But I've always wanted to. My whole goal in life was to broadcast sports, and I'm the official voice of Pima Community College Athletics.
Boom.
Other than that, I had to kind of transition things. Certain things happen in life. All these really famous people are tall or taller than me.
Taller than us.
Ben Stiller, 5'6". You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, like taller than me by a couple inches, same height as you.
Yep.
Tom Cruise, he says 5'8". He's a little shorter than that.
He's 5'7" actually.
Yeah. But there are some that are fairly
We're best
short.
friends.
Like Jack Black, very short.
Yeah, but Tom Cruise and I are best friends.
Were you in Top Gun too?
He's along with Goose. Yes. We both got cut.
Cutting room floor.
Cutting room floor, but no, Tom doesn't really realize how good of friends we are. He doesn't, but he will.
He will.
He will.
He will. That's
He
not
will.
a threat, everyone.
He will.
That's not a threat.
It's the police.
The manager. Tom Cruise's manager. The Church of Scientology. We're not trying to say anything about Christopher's advances towards Tom Cruise. We're in no way implicating that there's any stalking going on.
But my advancement in science is all attributed to Tom and the Church of Scientology. So
Okay.
thank you.
Well, there you go.
Thank you.
I do see there are people watching live, which is kind of cool considering it's the first thing we've really done on this page. So
I know.
if there are people that are going to comment, I don't see any Pasty P. I don't know if there are anything. If there are anything, wow, my grandma terrible.
Well, no, I have some stuff right here. Hey, Chris, my name's Luis. I'm 20 years old. I'm a short guy. I'm 5 foot, haha, and I suffer from prune belly syndrome ever since I was born. What is prune belly syndrome, you ask? Well, it's where you don't have any muscle in the stomach. Oh, gosh, Luis, brother, I'm sorry about that. And it also means my kidneys and bladder don't function properly. I only have one kidney right now, and the one that I have is failing prune belly. It was failing. prune belly also messes with my renal system. Well, Luis, can I just get right into it? Is that okay?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so Luis, thank you so much for reaching out, man. One of the things that I know as far as, you know, anything medical, I say go to your doctor. Go directly to your
Yeah,
doctor. If you have a
yeah,
syndrome,
please.
obviously there's a name for it, so you're in a good boat, because if there's not a name for it, I wouldn't. But since there is a name for it, you know, go to your primary, get some help. If there's something that you need to do that, you know, look at it this way: if there's something you need to do like stretching, you're going to be on a better boat, because it's easier to stretch when you're younger and when you're a smaller man. Trust me, it really is.
Also, if you are watching, this is something we do as a labor of love. We do this, we are going to put it out there completely free of charge. This is our way of giving back to the community as a whole.
Yeah.
These tips are we will, I mean, I imagine we'll probably jump out on the road, do some speaking and everything like that.
Oh no, we have some speaking stuff already. We can't really talk about it because nothing's been on contract or secured, but there's a lot of really good things that are coming up. I think the Jerome Film Festival is something that we might actually be asked to do.
That'll be fun. Hopefully Maynard will be there.
No, he will not. He actually steers clear of the music and film festival, from what I've heard. But he opens up his doors for, you know, buying his wine. So
Oh, of course.
there is that.
Consummate business professional.
Of course, of course.
But that being said, we do, if you are watching right now, there is a link at the top. That is patreon.com/tall tips from short guys. Please feel free to contribute to our cause.
Yes.
Even the smallest, no pun intended, donation counts. But Christopher, tell us a little bit, you know, about your background.
Oh, thank you very much, Sean Scott. My name is Christopher J. Prado. I'm an actor and producer, basically a filmmaker here in Tucson, Arizona. I started out when I was 12 years old in the entertainment industry and had grown up in it. For the lack of better, I've grown age-wise and maturity-wise. Height-wise, I'm still at about 15. But the thing is that what I've learned is in this industry, there's a lot of short people there. I'm sorry, we're
We're in good company, is what
we're
you're
in
saying.
great company. There's a thing called an apple box, and we'll go into that kind of stuff later.
Apple box jeans.
Apple box, boots with the fur.
Oh, it's the same thing. All right.
It's not
I
even
digress.
close. But no, that's my background. Is I've been in the entertainment industry since I was 12. I have a TV show coming out called You Only Live Twice, where I was the writer, creator, executive producer, and co-star. But I've also worked on a new movie called Yellow Rose, which is coming out in December. Another one called coming up called The Righteous 12 with Chuck Williams and Avondale Pictures, so we want to say hello to them. But my background is the entertainment industry, but I've always wanted to reach out to people and kind of like help them understand that, you know, I get the whole height challenge thing.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't see it. I don't see my height as a problem.
Right.
Like, I really don't. So you're only as big as your, you know, as your ego and your intelligence and your approach in life. And my ego's not very big, but my approach in life and my understanding of people and my love of people is so huge. I can love like a 10-foot tall man can. So I'm going to teach that side to you guys.
And just so you know, I realize the volume is going to be an issue. We're going to start recording these live on a laptop with different software. This is just sort of our first jump into this.
Yeah.
So, Mom who's watching right now.
Is
Thanks,
she?
Mom. Yeah, Mom is watching. She's the first comment on this, so
Hey,
thank
Mom.
you, Mom. I wish I could make it a little louder, but we are about 6 feet away, and I know 6 feet.
Actually,
because I'm
that's
not
9
6
feet.
Oh,
That's more like 9 feet.
okay. Anyways, we're,
This is where our height challenge.
I know. My
comes
depth
into play.
perception is way off.
Yeah.
We're a little far away from the phone that we're recording this on.
But on that note, I really want to stress to you guys, there is nobody better to do this show with than Sean Scott.
Mhm.
I know. He has not paid me a single penny, nor has he paid me a single penny to say these things. But when he approached me to do this thing, I was just so excited because Sean Scott is all I could think about, and it got me excited. So
If we could just get maybe like some single women to start thinking that way. Sean Scott is all they're thinking
Well,
about.
sure, except for the little people. The little people, they're all about Sean Scott.
That's true.
Little
That's
people.
true.
They
Just
love
when I
it.
accept my awards, I like to thank all the little people for making this
There
possible.
you go. It happens.
They really like.
They do. They love you.
Real life.
They love you, little puppy. So, okay, so intros are done, but I really would like to know a little bit more about Pearson.
Pasty P.
So, Pearson, why don't you come on over here?
Okay.
Come here.
You can take your headphones off too.
Yeah.
Come on over, brother.
Don't knock anything
So
over.
this is Pearson Sturdivant, our producer.
Yes.
Ugh.
I,
He gets nervous and he has this allergy cough. And I
yeah.
think it's not even really allergies. I think he just gets nervous about this kind of stuff.
yeah, I do. I have a cough. My doctor said it was from allergies. Hopefully that's the case, and I do not have pneumonia.
Maybe you don't. Maybe you have prune lungs.
Maybe he does. It's Prune Belly, but
I'm just saying, you start prune lungs.
don't make fun of Prune Belly.
I'm
That
not
was
making
Louis.
fun.
Louis had a very, serious condition he was trying to reach out to us about.
I understand. Pearson, tell us a little bit about yourself. And you're going to want to talk into the other side of the mic. There you go.
Right here. Okay. Super. I don't know what mic to
There's a little silver thing in there.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Yeah, my name is Pearson Sturdivant. Sean came to me with this idea for this podcast, and I was immediately wanting to do it. And yeah, it's a great podcast. I'm 5'11", and so
Get off the camera.
You're done.
You're done. Thank you very much.
So it's good because I have a different perspective than they do, and so yeah, exactly. And so that's pretty much me.
We know you want to get into production, radio, TV,
Definitely,
movie
yeah.
production. So
anything with movies, television, radio.
Yeah, and we know you produce a local sports show, and so that's how
I
I
do.
met you, and that's why we
Yeah.
wanted to bring you in because of your experience and your drive to help us. He'll be helping with social media and things like that. As
Definitely,
well.
yeah. I am fluent with Instagram and Twitter, and
Fluent.
Facebook.
And that's important.
It is, yeah, and PowerPoint, just in case.
And PowerPoint, for anyone watching who wants an expert in PowerPoint, that's the guy.
I am here.
It actually could work when you're working on scripts and stuff like that, and you want to read
Yeah.
it. So that's
No,
actually.
actually not, but okay.
I actually tried to write a screenplay one time. It didn't work out. I got to the 5th page and I was like, this does not make sense.
Well, you gotta keep writing. That's the whole thing.
Exactly.
You just keep
You
writing. You don't
never,
stop.
yeah,
You put
keep
pen to paper.
improving, fill in the holes, and
That's what she said.
Hey-o.
And we'll teach you more about that as a
Good
short
for-
man.
He's 15. We can't be saying that.
it's a.
Oh.
It's okay. It's alright. I'm gonna have you guys switch again. Thank
Okay.
you very much.
Yep. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, Sean.
Yeah.
And Chris.
Pearson, thank you very much. We're gonna start segueing into our next episode. We're gonna start, as they call in the industry, a teaser.
Yep, here it comes. Okay, so first I need to do a disclaimer. I forgot that Pearson is 15 years old because he is a huge man already. So my apologies. I'll be more appropriate.
You know what? Hey, you know what? You do podcasts. You don't have to do earmuffs. You know, people want to hear real things. So while we haven't maybe had copious amounts of swear words, it doesn't mean we won't.
Oh no, we will.
Oh, trust me.
We will, because I am that Christian. I am that Christian.
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I'm that Christian that has a horrible mouth. I really am. So
You must repent.
no, there's no repenting.
Oh.
They're just words.
They're just words.
I mean, if I direct them to you and they're anger, yeah, of course, there's some issues there. But if it's just a word, like if I'm gonna say the word fuck, it's just it came out. I know, earmuffs, but it comes out, right? It comes out.
Yeah.
But I didn't say, if you, and it wasn't. There's no
Yeah.
anger behind that, and that's kind of one of the things that we will touch on actually, is the meaning behind words. So
That is true. Words matter.
they do. That words carry a lot of weight,
They do.
especially words that we write. And Pearson, if you want some help with writing a screenplay,
Definitely.
I've definitely got a lot of experience in that. That's my forte. I'm the VP of Creative Development for Light of God Productions. So my job is to locate, identify, and take stories that have meaning and put them into script format. So that's
Here's
what
one
I
of
do.
the other comments on the live. What do we have here?
So we have a little louder, please, because the video is not connected to the microphone.
Right, not yet.
Of course.
Yeah.
So it's just the natural room audio. And then we have hi guys, and then yikes.
Who's hi guys?
Well,
That
my mom has
is-
been saying all these. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
Sean's mom.
That's
Yeah.
my mom.
So then she said yikes. I think that was because of the effort.
I'm
Sorry, Mom.
I can't say sorry, Mom, but what is your mom's name?
My mom's name is Eileen.
I'm sorry, Eileen. Come on, Eileen.
This is an
I
NC-17
swear
show.
I give in this moment, you mean everything.
To me.
To me. There you go.
Yeah, so we're gonna bring in some Dexy's Midnight Runners, and maybe, well, we're not gonna get the copyrights to that, so sorry.
Actually, I know how to do that, by the way. I know how
Okay.
to do all that. But let me ask you this. Guests. Are we going to have guests?
We can have, we will have extra microphones, we can have guests, we can have call-ins, because we do have the ability on our wonderful production equipment to bring in phone guests.
Oh,
So
nice.
if you are either a short person or
Or a really tall person
or a really tall person,
who wants to make fun of short people? No, I'm saying, it could happen, right?
we can allow that,
We could allow that. But it is our show.
and we'll roast you back.
So exactly. So prepare yourself. If you want to be a guest on the show, whether you're tall or short, fat, skinny, whatever, dumb, ugly, you might be. It's all perspective and all perception. But just come on the show. And then we've already actually have several people that have asked if they could be guests on
Yeah,
the show.
and we will do that. We wanna, get our feet wet in this thing and we'll start bringing in guests. I think with your permission, Christopher,
Yes.
we're gonna tie a bow on this one. We are going to, on the next show, my plan is to talk about empathy without action.
Oh, explain that.
So, we are going to be posting this on Spreaker and Apple Podcasts, Google, all these different formats. But topically, in the last week, we've been dealing with a lot of mass shootings,
Oh,
and which is a terrible, terrible subject. And we're not going to go into the shootings themselves. That's not what we do here. We're not going to have a referendum on gun control. That's not what we do.
Good.
However, there's a lot of fake empathy on social media.
Yes.
A lot of people that are
Yes.
saying, "Oh, I feel so bad," thoughts and prayers,
Oh yeah, my prayers are with you.
and
Joe.
then,
But
but they really say that completely for validation on social media. There's no action behind it. On the next show, we'll talk about empathy without action, and
Yes.
action for the sake of doing good.
like it, love it.
So, anyways, for Christopher Prado, for Pearson Pasty P Sturtevant, this is Sean Scott. We will see you next time on Tall Tips from Short Guys.
Peace out.
Bam! Thanks for watching, everyone.